Waking up day 7 on the Rogue River. Foggy, foggy morning. 7 days camping, 6 days on the river. It's been a fun week. We're gonna head on down river here when the sun comes up a little bit better after we have breakfast. Explore more of this section that we don't know anything about and share it with all our friends. Yeah, it's been a great trip. Been a great trip. Met nice people, made new friends. Recommend doing it. It's awesome. Morning, day 7. So far the river's flowed pretty good down here. Moves along at a decent clip. The bridge upstream was really the only glassy flat mile that we've hit so far. It is Tuesday morning. Looks like people are gathering down there at the Cougar Lane Lodge. And as of right now, the wind has been in our favor. And looking at the surrounding trees, you can see that the growth on the trees are consistent with a current or predominant downstream wind. You can see all the growth patterns lean that way, all the wind patterns on the trees, the branches are all that direction. So the wind, reading the signs of the timber pattern and the tree pattern down here, is consistently a downstream wind. Not to say it wouldn't be an upstream wind now and then, but consistently it appears, according to the timber, a downstream wind predominates this area. And yeah, I think so far we're doing pretty good. Cleaned up, launched off, headed down. It's a little bit after 10 o'clock and fog's burned off, cold's eased off, and we're cruising. Cougar Lane Lodge. Great big gravel bar down here below Cougar Lane. And there's an RV campsite up top with, looks like cabins and stuff. It looks like folks are pretty much using this gravel bar for launching boats. I just don't know if you're allowed to camp here at this point. But it looks like you're definitely allowed to leave your rig as a shuttle point. Maybe. I don't know. to call Cougar Lane and this camping area and find out what the scoop is. Little cabins up there. That bridge down there looks like the confluence of the Illinois. So this looks like the confluence of the Illinois River. Big wide gravel bar over here. I see trucks over there. Imagine you could set up a campsite on this gravel bar here under the bridge. Rocky but doable. Another big wide gravel bar that possibly find a campsite here below the Illinois. A lot of big round rocks. I don't know if there'll be any sandy or flat beach areas. See what it looks like on the tail end of it. So we're down on the lower end of this big gravel bar. Gravel looks a little smaller, finer down here. More suitable to setting up a tent or something. So that's a doable spot. Just downstream from the Illinois Bridge, about 3/4 of a mile, half mile, a little over half mile. Bottom end of the big gravel bar at the next curve. Nice little spot in there that could accommodate a group camp. And surprisingly, even though the river's flattened out, the only flat, glassy slack water we had was below the first bridge once we left Foster. Down here so far, even though the water's wide and flat, it stair steps down and keeps on moving pretty good. I can make good time. The river keeps moving like this. Moving along pretty good. Not too far to walk over that big rubble pile. Potential campsite right there. Looks pretty good. About 2 miles down below the Illinois Bridge. Right above this curve, that mountain there. Better dig hard. And spin. Right turn. What do we have here? There's my hand. He's probably bigger than the bear I got video of, that's for sure. I would guesstimate over 300. Cool. Way cool. Another possible camping site right there on this gorge rock wall. It's right at the tongue of a landslide. Don't think I like that idea too much. Yeah, it's a nice beach. Bad real estate. Another potential campsite there on that small sandy gravel. Inside corner. There's another possible beach campsite. Once you get down past the Illinois confluence, seems to be a lot more and more places you can pull over, camp out. At this point anyway. The river's still flat, but it's still moving along decently. That's actually a nice spot right there. Hey, Yogi. Woo! Hup, hup, hup. Don't smack them lips at me. Little lunch break, shed some layers. Got a nice little sandy spot. Looks like it'd be a good place to camp, but we're gonna go a lot farther down. I'll try not to splash you.
It don't matter.
Kind of looking rock, look like a Buddha.
Impale from the footing at mile 58.
58 there?
Yeah. Looking at mile 59, yeah.
Is it a harbor seal or a sea lion seal? Small head.
He's too small for a harbor seal. He's really young. Long way from home, buddy.
So we are watching Downriver Massacre. Oh, they're coming down.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? That's Tuesday night. Managed to shave off 2 or 3 miles from our waypoint that we had planned on staying at, get a little closer to the ocean, because the river slowed down quite a bit. Occasionally has a few little spots where it ripples down, but the majority of it, this actually is moving pretty good. You can see here, even though it's flat, there's several sections that are really flat. And as long as you just keep a nice leisure stroke, you get through them and the river keeps moving. But haven't had any wind. We've lucked out that we've had mostly downstream winds, but looking at the trees in this area, they are all windswept from downstream going to upstream, whereas up canyon, all the trees I showed you were windswept from upstream moving downstream. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. See some clouds coming up the canyon off the ocean there. It'll be an interesting day. Got all set up underneath my canopy, did the one pole system again. Canopy was still wet from this morning because didn't have time to dry it out. But since this is last day, we're done eating. Camp back there. It's all good. One more day of paddling. It'll be 8 days camping, 7 days on the river. Whew. It's been an adventure. We will talk to you in the morning.